Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Emerson Speaks, and we're on number 6, episode 1, Drained Rat, and it starts off, they're in like this metropolis city. And there's this guy named Shion, and he's enrolled in the gifted courses, which is like the elite of his race. And there's this big dome called the Moon Drop, and it signals a cry because the winds are picking up and there's a fucking typhoon. And it's also his birthday, so he and his friend Safu, they go to his grandmother. She gives him his presents. They make him a cake, and her present for him is a kiss on the cheek. He's about to go home and the winds are picking up. It takes away his umbrella, so he makes it home and he gets out of his bed. He walks onto the balcony and he starts screaming, and it reminds me of when I was younger. It was raining outside and I left from my granny's house and I stood outside and I started screaming because I was like, hey, it's raining, I'm brown, I have titties. Obviously, if I scream, I can go Super Saiyan. Ended up sick for a couple of weeks and I didn't go Super Saiyan. If anything, I was like Yamcha getting blown up by a fucking Cyberman. Everyone's always making fun of Yamcha because he got dead by a Cyberman. And yes, I said got dead. So then he goes back inside his house from the balcony and he turns back around to see a prisoner standing at the entrance of his balcony doorways. And before all of this happened, it showed the prisoner escaping. He was trying to escape from the guards. They shot him in his arm. He tried to escape and he came up to these gates, but he wasn't able to get through, and somehow he escaped from being transferred over to another correctional facility, although he was already in one, and he was also known as a VR or a criminal. So Shion, he heals his wounds and he harbors him. He feeds him, he gives him food. And meanwhile, the police bureau protection agency, they have a chip installed on the guy so they know where he's at. And Shion questions him and he persistently asks him, what did he do? Why is he going to get taken to City Hall? And he reaches for him, and Nezumi, which is his name, also known as Rat, and Shion is a purple flower because his mom was obsessed with trees and flowers and shit like that. As he reaches for him, Nezumi uses some martial arts and put him down, and he grabs a spoon and puts it to his throat, telling him if it were a knife he'd already be dead. Shion, he gets excited and he's wanting to learn all about this stuff. So the next morning he wakes up, his mom got a notification from the Bureaucracy Protection Agency, and they call and they're at Shion's house. So I don't know exactly what happens, but later on at the end of the episode it shows how Shion has lost his privileges. And I'm assuming he and Nezumi are going to be working together as outlaws and criminals. I have no idea how that's going to happen, but I can't wait to see what goes on. So with that being said, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Stalk me in all the social media links down in the crotch below. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.